So the first thing I want to talk about is your best tip for getting customers and acquiring customers. Paul, what's working out there for you, brother?
Well, it's the World Wide Web. It's called Google. It's the number one search engine in the world, and it's free to be on Google. You apply to it, they'll send you a little code in the mail. You can get on Google My Business, you can put your pictures, your company's information on the biggest search engine in the world, and I think it's underutilized. A lot of companies don't have excellent pictures and fully maximizing what Google offers for free. So I think you at least start there. There's many others that we'll mention, but You definitely want to make sure you're on the number one search engine in the world, Google.
Oh, so Google My Business listing, and it's free to do. Who's got a Google My Business listing? That's like 75, 80% of the room. Who doesn't have a Google My Business listing? It's okay. Okay, so write that down. Take a quick note. This weekend when you get home, tweak that little thing in your business. It'll start paying dividends for the rest of your career.
And let me add on to that too.
Please.
Once you establish that, you want to get reviews on there, because Amazon's the biggest store in the world, and they're training us as consumers. When you shop, no matter what you buy, you probably psychologically look, how many reviews does it have, and what ranking is it 1 through 5. So if it's got like 4.6 with 12,000 reviews, psychologically like, oh, I trust this product. Well, Amazon's trained shoppers, so when a customer looks up lawn care, they're going to look at how many reviews you have, and if you have, raggedy reviews, they're going to think, I don't know if I can trust this company. So you want to beef that up with real reviews as quickly as possible.
That's a great point. Who's ever shopped for a restaurant on Friday night, Saturday night based on reviews? Pretty much everybody in the audience. I know we do all the time. And if you got a 3 or a 2.5, I don't know about that. Unless it's like a hole-in-the-wall barbecue place, then you're like, let's try it. But anyway, B&B Lawn Care, what do you got, brother?
Yeah, and real quick to add on that, make sure you're updating those with like clear, good pictures showing off, your work in a good light, because like you said, it's the first thing that pops up, ahead of everything for your business.
Blake, what if you want to take good photos, but you're on the mower all day? How do you take a photo of yourself to have a good quality photo for your Google review?
Get a $10, tripod for your phone off of Amazon, and there's a little timer, like on every iPhone. You just go set it up, and if you want to get it on your, most of my pictures I just take after we, do the work.
How many of you guys here, let me see a show of hands, forget to take the before photo, but you always take the after photo. That's freaking everybody, and I'm a culprit of that too. And where I got in a better habit, let me say a good habit or a better habit, is with fall cleanups. We have a company policy. We take a photo of the yard when it's finished to always prove we did the leaf cleanup. Because who's ever got a phone call a week later, yep, I'm getting some amens, who's ever got a phone call, not even a week later, 5 hours later, windstorm blows through, customer goes, hey, when you guys coming on out? Yep. Miss Susie, right, you always say, and you're like, our guys were there this morning. And she's like, well, that doesn't look like it. There's leaves all over the place. So we always take photos when we're done. So by the way, these little habits are things you can establish. If you guys are taking notes, take before photos, take after photos. It's really, really helpful to get into that
Can I give a quick tip,
Brian?
Yeah. Brett, I told him this today. The lens on our camera gets dusty. You're outside, you're working, so wipe it off as frequently as possible so your pictures are as clear as
if not, it's gonna look like these two. Okay, so see, I got
just seriously clean off the lens. I keep a little cloth, keep it fresh.
I bet. That's good. All right.
And I feel like that's also a good segue. Like once you're already taking these pictures, you have a tripod, like you might as well just click record and record you doing the leaf cleanup, and just kind of shows off the quality of work that your company's doing.